on the ground. This is Leonard Fournette. And he's got room. He's at the 50, the 30, 20.
Uh-oh.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette,
76 yards. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
David Montgomery.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Scotty Miller, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs get the quick strike touchdown. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Buccaneers 14, Bears nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
There to stop it was Carlton Davis. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
At the 34-yard line.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Pick up the ball. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check 41. I'm not ready. Hey, smash. Over. Roy.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Chris Lacey. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray escaping the pressure right. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Watch 36.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Being chased out left. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay.
And a Buccaneer.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Back to you.
Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2.
On 2nd and 12, Murray.
At the 33-yard
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Murray's pass.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16. First down, Tampa Bay. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans,
Tampa Bay.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Ryan
Extra point try now for Suckup. It's good, and it is now 21-7. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score.
Bears 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard
line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
If Jason Pierre-Paul just manages to stay on the field and play 16 games, we could have double-digit sack numbers and then some, because over his first 2 seasons in Tampa Bay, 21 sacks, earned himself a new contract, but hasn't been fully healthy. If Jason Pierre-Paul is that guy, look out. We'll see more plays as we just saw there. Well, as we get ready for 3rd down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on 2nd down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on 3rd and long.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Rabbit. Dragon 60.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy Bunting. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Shotgun now from Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Throwing again. Murray. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks.
To number 13, Mike Evans.
Mike Evans.
Touchdown,
His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Succop for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Bears 7. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now he'll let it go deep right side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Chris Lacey, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears cut into that lead. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent is really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. A nice start to the drive, picking up 12 yards there and a very quick first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Fournette fighting through. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Check one.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The Bucs on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And now the 3rd-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Tighten up, tighten up. Pull it together. Check 99, check 99. Out, here we go. Out. Hey, shift. 2-2. Pop.
Here's Murray from midfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. The throw over the middle taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33.
It's a gain of
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Murray now on first down. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Complete to
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
15. And a Buccaneer first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Complete to Mike
Evans.
Touchdown.
On his way to
Tampa
a
Bay.
monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
Ryan
Extra point
Succo
try now for Succo. And he's been a busy man. 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Buccaneers 35. Bears 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drives exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Watch the screen. There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. All day, baby, all day. Mike 20.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Antoine Winfield Jr. picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And this will be caught by Mooney. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On play action, they'll throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want.
And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again.
And this is caught at the 20.
Do what we do. Do what we do.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown,
Scotty Miller in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And they're able to up the lead by one more.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Bears 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Cairo Santos set to kick off.
The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Come on, bring it, baby, bring it.
And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
In your face.
Operating from the gun. Murray flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack. Chalked that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
A shotgun give to Fournette. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
You've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
Buccaneers.
They're going to need some therapy after this. Switch it.
From the gun, Murray. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety. Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Murray, flush to his right. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second-half blowout material. Fournette running out of the gun. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
What you got? Watch the twist. Shift.
From the gun, Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he is all the way up past the 25. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Safe.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Stepping up.
Get it happy,
and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Switch. Mike, 45.
Pick it up.
They'll roll him out right. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
I'm coming. 45. Check. I got you.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going deep for Brown. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Blue Dan. 79 Bronco. 45. Street. 43. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. Check. 45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic. Buffalo 18. Check. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. Hey, what?
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the...
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
45, 45, 45 is Mike, 45. I'm going to run you. I'm going to run you over.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
They go play action here on first down. They'll drop this one down to Cohen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20.
Check me out, check me out.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm coming.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
Give me that ball, defense.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Forced out to his left. And he rifles one incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal.
First down and goal at the 3-yard line.
They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Buccaneers 42, Bears 21. Cairo Santos set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think they might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably
Murray's
not.
pass
They're still in fantastic
complete
shape,
to
though, so I would imagine before he trotted out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette.
Murray's pass.
No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
First down, Tampa Bay.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Line 36. Go, go, go. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
Now Leonard Fournette. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On play action, it's Murray. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Well timed there by Richard Sherman. A sack on the corner blitz.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Line 36. Hey, 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 hey.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Line 36. Line 36. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Watch 36. 36.
Murray with a third and long. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin.
Murray's pass.
And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
Now fourth down.
Murray sets to throw on fourth. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. But we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Back to throw it, Murray. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The end result, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
You'll get nothing. I like it. The end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Leonard Fournette with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And the lead will grow by one more.
Makes the score Buccaneers 49, Bears 21. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 36 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check, 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 check. 25, check.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here we go, here we go. Check 31, check 31. 60 Maverick.
They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. To Evans on the slant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes.
Tonight's final score.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.